hamburger stand now. Seems she forgot all about the library like she told her old man now. And with her radio blasting goes cruising just as fast as she can now. And she'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes the T-bird away.
Fun, fun, now that daddy takes the T-bird.
Well, the girls can't stand her cause she walks, looks and drives like an ace.
You walk like an ace now, you walk like an ace.
She makes the Indy 500 look like a Roman chariot race.
You look like an ace now, you look like an ace.
A lot of guys try to catch her, but she puts them on a wild goose chase
You drive
now.
like an ace now, you drive like an
And
ace.
she'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes the T-bird away.
Fun, 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 now that daddy takes the T-bird.
Well, you knew all along that your dad was getting wise to you
You shouldn't
now.
have lied now, you shouldn't have lied.
And since you took your set of keys, you've been thinking that your fun is all
You
through
shouldn't
now.
have lied now, you shouldn't have lied.
But you can come along with me, cause we got a lot of things to do
You shouldn't have
now.
lied now, you shouldn't have
And
lied.
you'll have fun, 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 now that daddy took the T-bird away.
Fun, 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 now that daddy takes the T-bird.
Fun, 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 now that daddy took the T-bird away.
Fun, 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 now that daddy takes the T-bird.
Away, till daddy takes the T-bird away.
Fun, 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 now that daddy takes the T-bird.
Fun, 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 now that daddy took the T-bird away.
All right, that was fun, 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 and thanks to Roberta for handling the lead vocal part there, since there's two vocal parts. That was a big hit for the Beach Boys back in 1964, and I played that song straight off the chord charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So check out that video link, download that free ukulele song sheet, and you can play Fun, Fun, Fun from the Beach Boys. And if you're going to be in Morristown, New Jersey on the first Wednesday of any month, come on out to the Morristown Uke Jam. You'll have a great time, I guarantee it. So okay, that was Fun, Fun, Fun by the Beach Boys. Now that I've played it through with Roberta's help doing those lead vocals, what I'm going to do now is go through the chords that are in this song. There aren't a whole lot of chords there, and so talk about the chords and also talk about the strum patterns. Some of the chords I was doing a sort of rock and roll thing. And I'll show you what I did there. And again, it's something that you can either choose to do to give it that little rock and roll feel, or you can play straight chords. So we'll take care of all that as well. And at the end, I'll also, if you know this song, the Beach Boys start this song with essentially the famous Chuck Berry Johnny B. Good opening riff. I'll go through that slowly for anyone who wants to learn my interpretation of it. I think one of the beauties of that famous riff is that everyone does it sort of their own way, but it still comes out sounding like the Johnny B. Good riff. But I will show you what I did slowly for those of you who are interested at the end of this video. But anyway, let's start with the chords. The first chord that appears in this song is a D. Now we all know D. 2, 2, 2, 0. Now, just for your information, just to jump ahead a little bit to talk about how I was strumming this song, like I said earlier, I was giving these chords sort of a rock and roll feel. So going from the 2, 2, 2, 0, 2 to a 4, 2, 2, 0. And a lot of times, since when I do that, I wasn't touching this first string anyway. So just to make it easy for myself, and you might find this easier as well if you do choose to do this little rock and roll thing, is to do it with one finger. Just lay your index finger over here. Now the The only thing about that, if you do choose to do it this way, don't hit the first string, because that note does not belong there. Listen, that's wrong. So if you're going to, you can either do it this way with your normal D chord, and stretch your pinky out here. If you find this easier, it's a great option, as long as you, in this, don't hit that top string. The next chord that appears in this song is a G. 0, 2, 3, 2. And here, that little rock and roll thing here is done this way. See that? So from 0, 2, 3, 2 to 0, 4, 3, 2. Even there, I find myself not bothering to hit the first string, but here, you can. There's nothing wrong with that note. That note's part of the G chord. So if you do wind up hitting the first string, it's okay. And then the third chord that appears in this song is an A. 2, 1, 0, 0. And here, to get that, I'm adding my ring finger to the second fret of the second string. So again, none of those are tough. Let's go back to the D, then the G, and then the A. And the only other chords that appear in this song is at the end of the chorus, there's an A seventh. Right where it goes, fun, 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 till her daddy takes the T-bird. So it's an A seventh rather than an A. And again, the only difference is, if this is an A, the A seventh is 0, 1, 0, 0. So, fun, 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 till the daddy take the T-bird away. So that's where the A seventh appears. And then there's one more chord, and it only appears once. At the very end of the song, they sort of change things around in the chorus to get to the end of the song. And there's an E seventh. 1, 2, 0, 2. It only appears one time in the whole song. And that's at the very end. When it goes fun, 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 now that daddy takes a T-bird. Fun, 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 now that daddy takes the T-bird away. That's the only time that E seventh appears. Okay, so that's it for the chords, and I've more or less talked about the strumming pattern. As I said, let me bring this over this way. It's a straight rock and roll. I'm using all down strokes there. Now, if you would prefer to just play straight chords and don't get involved with those notes, you can certainly. She got her daddy's car and she cruised to the hamburger stand now. She forgot all about the library like she told her old man now. Just a straight up and down, or down and up, down and up. That works fine. It's just that if you like to give it that little rock feel. only other things to talk about here, that's really it for the chords and the strumming. The only other thing I want to talk about, first of all, there is an instrumental in the middle. I'll talk about that first, then I'll talk about the introductory instrumental. The instrumental in the middle, it goes, I gave it a couple little frills. Instead of just doing this, I did this. Watch that. Just to give it a little extra flair. So it's, see, the pinky goes on the 3rd fret. And then back to the D. So it's sort of the same thing there. Watch that. The thing we already talked about. If you can make that stretch up to the 5th fret, or use your pinky, I did this. If you can't reach with this ring, maybe your pinky will work. And then back to the A. Then it goes, I misspoke before. The E7th appears one other time in this song, and that's in this solo. And what I did with the E7th here in that middle instrumental, I went like this. Just to give it a little. So here's the E7th. 4th fret. A7th. Just to give some melody to that little middle solo section. Now, as for that Chuck Berry intro, again, everyone who plays Chuck Berry solos has their own little take on it. I'll just go in slow motion, show you what I did. Again, you may find your own way, but what I did at the beginning, I'll just play it through slowly here. So again, you may find your own way to do that solo, but that's just the way I handled that to start off the song. And again, that's what the Beach Boys do. They take that Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good opening lick and incorporate it into their song. So anyway, that's Fun, Fun, Fun by the Beach Boys. I hope you have a lot of fun playing it.